All right. This is very Mellow Man, and welcome back to what I am dubbing the Telltale Batman series marathon. I don't know how long you keep this up, but I'm going to try to go through as many episodes of the first season of Batman Telltale as I can today. So if you're joining us from our, first episode earlier today, welcome back. If you're new, what I'm doing is replaying the first season of Batman, the Telltale series, using the Shadows Noir filter mode. That's making everything play in, the black and white gray tone of a 1920s crime noir film. Really ridiculous. This is surprisingly good.
Only you now, Master Bruce. I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that.
I think that's the best answer I could give.
2 decades.
Given what I'm trying to do with
I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Small spoiler, unfortunately, but apparently last year...
This is the first time I've been back here since that night.
Alfred,
When
the
police called me
DC
to collect
comic
you,
character, actually
I thought
did
they'd
get
finally
killed.
arrested your father.
So with
I
all
couldn't
that
believe a low-life,
in mind,
thug-like
I don't
Joe
really have
Chill
the
would have the
opportunity
audacity
to portray
rob and
Bruce
kill
being
Thomas
like
Wayne.
antagonistic with Alfred.
He was simply too well known. Too
Especially not with the fact that I'm
big.
trying to play a compassionate and diplomatic Batman.
Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
All right. So, unfortunately, while we managed to, of course, it's impossible to really escape.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Like, every adaptation has to put their own mark on the famous Wayne murder scene. Every adaptation. Even adaptations that technically have nothing to do with Batman, like the recent Joker film. They just have to put it in there.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Yeah, it's bad enough that you have to remember how your parents die all the time. It's bad enough. The fact that you now have to go over it and wonder if you forgot any recollections of your dad's criminal behavior having anything to do with death you experienced.
Bruce, this business. He told me you had it coming.
Ah!
You don't have to do this.
They told me you had it coming.
Don't walk away. Just make a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
So it was a hit. Right. In the comics, it was really just a random mugging. That's really all it was.
getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
I gotta be open.
Bruce,
with
I
Harvey
appreciate
about
you
this,
opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
That is actually really nice to hear. Renee Montoya is a very interesting character in the comics. Right now, she's a superhero known as the Question. The second to take up the identity after the original Question.
He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Agreed.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Wow.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's right.
This is gonna be
Tommy
really
and I
brutal.
were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
I am genuinely
If you're
nothing
anything
like you.
Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I am a compassionate Batman. I'm not going to deliberately hurt a man in the hospital.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh, right.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Kids, if you already have evidence enough to put someone away for life, there is literally no reason to kill someone. Come on. Don't do that. You're better than that.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Not depressing. It's
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Either one.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
I assure you, it was a complete accident. I assure you, it was a complete accident. Really, it was
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
It was a complete accident. You're not really supposed to be rain.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Alfred, I
lady.
think I
Someone
found the
turned
substance.
you into a
Analyze
murder
and forward me
weapon.
the
That's all
results.
that is to it. It's so weird that
I'll be in
layers of
touch
that.
as soon as I have the results.
What? No.
Where am I?
If you don't have a
Mr.
real
Wayne?
purpose, you're...
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur. Oh,
I don't know how to explain it.
Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy.
This
I remember
tone is
the
incredible
sharp pain.
for this
There's an
scene.
injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oh no.
Cobblepot said something similar.
So the dots are beginning to line themselves up.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Yeah, just in character, I think Batman would have caved to give her that.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. Good residue I scan on Montoya. is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Oh no,
Whoever
it's
did
as far
this
from
was
justice as it
judge,
gets.
jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Alright. So this is going to be a little bit difficult for me.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Alright.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
That kind of drug is super dangerous.
Both compounds seem
Like
stable,
the
but they're
insane
quick to
amount
fall
of ways someone can be to turn into a
Whoever
weapon.
processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses. The things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Alright. Alright.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Yeah, this is... It's not much of a puzzle, just triangulate the location.
Bring me her head!
Alright.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Right, man. Alright,
Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Alright, man. Come on. Focus, man. Focus, and don't let yourself get super easily distracted.
Probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
What's up, buddy? Time to go to sleep. Oh, this is like a Predator room, actually, when you think about it. Like, wow. It's actually pretty neat how many things you can take from Arkham and put into the Telltale gameplay engine. Play your mind. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
The only thing you'll get from me is a trip downtown.
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So
man.
Sorry this didn't work out. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh boy. Now, this part is just kind of like... I've only heard the name Blockbuster once before I played this game. And he was a way more physically imposing movie character than this, believe it or not.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Oh, yeah. Actually, Blockbuster did win that fight. I will admit that. It's pretty interesting too that he just actually. Alright.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here? Did you hear? Cops raided his house. Sorry.
Didn't you see the game here, asshole?
It was an accident, sir.
Are you blind or something?
My bad. I'm not looking for trouble.
It looks like it found you. Wait a minute, I know you. You're that rich dude.
Yeah, I get that all the time. It's something about the chin.
You think I'm dumb?
Bruce, stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
Wait, whoa. This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it? Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over,
Hey, Mom.
you really screw them.
I heard you.
The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe, for starters.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald... Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce. Sweetie. The gallant knight thing. It really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Let's see here.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Ooh.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your...
Seriously for a second. All right then.
Your own skin?
Let's have some fun, buddy. Far fought time! Your bottle is no match to the might of the Arkham combat system. I know what wrestling move that is. It's not a rock bottom. It's a sideways slam. No, the rock bottom is a really cool. No, the rock bomb is this really huge, really aggressive.
Not done yet.
Slam. It's almost like a choke slam. So it's really cool, really original. It's an electrifying capture cards. Made millions. Man, we are an electrifying pair.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
That had to have hurt severely. Like, Batman doesn't kill, but the way he fights these people, you begin to question how any of them can actually be alive. Oh my god. The sound clearly is not supposed to cut out at this moment. I'm not doing this. There are clearly supposed to be sound effects here. Finishing move.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Got your phone.
Come on, this way.
Alright.
Quick, check the alleyway!
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Haha, no.
Move. We should go.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Yeah, but I'm Batman.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Now, last playthrough, these are pretty much the central choices for the Telltale Batman method. The dichotomy and the struggle of living as Bruce Wayne and as Batman. And what it's like to really immerse yourself into the lifestyle of the philanthropist millionaire.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows, maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
Oh, look at that demeanor.
What's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
I'm here as a friend. This can disappear.
Oh, let me guess. There's a fee.
The fee is full disclosure on your partners.
Partners? I want nothing to do with it. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us.
If that's true, then Oswald has a right to be angry. Is there any proof?
Your father and I hid our tracks quite well. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up.
Oh no, you
I might
dirty
have
little
a lot
bastard.
more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir.
Yes, yes, you're the one who knocks.
Sends the
I
police
get
to
it.
your house to take your things, and I give
My
you whoever I
God,
please.
this does not
You're
matter.
nothing like your father.
This does not
You'd
matter
never
at
have
all.
the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm the man who'd throw you over this rail without a second thought, and my lawyers make this whole thing disappear before you hit the ground.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
You know Harvey is going to embarrass you out there.
Dent's campaign is on its last legs. Tonight, it hits the canvas.
It's you who's going downhill, and you're not getting back up. Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
All right. Winner is the losers. Yeah. Oh yeah. Winner gets rid. No. Yeah. What? No, wait. You had a home run.
I wonder what else is on here.
So that confrontation probably would have gone better if I had gone with
Lieutenant
Batman.
Gordon has triple
But, you know,
security
I
at
just
the
wanted to
debate.
see it as...
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
You know, I think a more organic play
I
style
hacked into
would
the
be
image feeds from the security cameras at
switch
the
back
auditorium.
and forth between going
Just
as
to be
Batman or
safe.
Bruce to see which
Just to
one
be
works
safe.
best, but...
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
I can't imagine how you must feel.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
I'll leave you to it then.
All right, then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate
Here
having
is Mayor
trouble
Hill.
paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing
So,
more than a smear
Penguin...
tactic
So we own
perpetuated
fan...
by the incumbent.
Alright.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at...
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Alright.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Oh.
There's a small
Crap.
army of security here. Something about a terrorist threat. They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to... distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Yeah, buddy, I'm behind you 100%.
I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
I'll always...
I like how we can basically agree with Harvey 100%.
You don't know how much this means to me.
And then just say, forget it.
I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here.
Just the sheer dickery that would
face.
send his way.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
And you are always my friend, Harvey. No matter what. So I think we're already closing in on that.
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Hero is a lofty title. I hope I live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
Nice.
None of my men on the ground are
Yeah.
Enough waiting.
Oh, man, you know what?
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home. A city
But yeah, it's very cool. And it's quicker, cleaner. It's strangely addicting, but it's also very upfront.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
As you might have guessed, there's
So
been a
yeah,
change
we're
to tonight's
literally.
program.
This is a
First order of
surprisingly
business,
short episode.
Firing the moderator!
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Oh, he just didn't have a head for the issues.
Don't think about the odds or you'll make mistakes. You have to stay focused.
Speak for yourself, Batman.
You two, get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please. No.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Thug 1. Camera to the face. Enjoy showtime, buddy. Thug 2. Light to the face. Oh no. Actually, let's have Catwoman take you down.
Questions?
Whip it good.
Sounds fun.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
I love flipping tables. Like, you can never have enough table flips in action games, in my opinion. Oh, right. We never actually flip a table. I tried to do that in the last episode, but we literally did not flip any tables. Light, camera, action. You need to rest, sir. Have a seat.
Always tell the truth, even if it hurts.
You know, with those masks, you guys look like psychos from Borderlands.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
They knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
So someone was pulling Falcone's
Someone
strings.
else did the dirty work.
And someone is pulling Cobblepot's strings. So my god.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks. Show Gotham your truth. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Oh wow.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
All right. Wow.
Gotham is flawed. Sure. Let's say it's flaws, but it's beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
And what about the corrupt elite? Roll the tape!
Okay.
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends.
Oh my God.
Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Wow. Okay, being a criminal drug kingpin is one thing, but...
Now you know. Now you will see.
But having a insane woman confined to her bed, murdered, with something as personal as... Jesus. It always gets me every time I see it. Smoke bomb time.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
I mean, a plague doctor mask does look like a penguin. So, it is a pretty remarkable update to the character's image. Trying to take you down. No.
Please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was all Thomas Wayne, not me.
It's like a Titan boss fight.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was
Oh!
all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
What? Oh, wow. Oh, ooh, that was a nasty punch.
So this is for her.
He won't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your
No.
turn, Dent.
Oh. Choke on this.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I do?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Well, final big choice of the episode. Do I try to save what will inevitably happen to Harvey Dent? Or do I try to build something new with Selina? And to be completely fair, it's one woman who might be gunned down by 3 people versus one dude who could possibly have crawled away from that one other guy in time. So it's not like it's just, oh, I only care about the lady or whatever. It really does look like Selina was a bigger jam.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, The Penguin is still at large.
Man.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Yeah, like, look, guys, there's only one reason you'd ever put Harvey Dent in a video game. Only one
Lawyers
reason.
representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
Spoilers for this game, for a game that's like released in 2018. But what they tried to do with Harvey Dent here is almost remarkably similar to what Sony Spider-Man tried to do with Dr. Octopus, and have him act like he wasn't going to become that character for a while. Then eventually it becomes pretty clear, yeah, he's going to become that character. He's not just going to be Oswald Cobblepot. Oh. No. Io Octavius, sorry. Yeah, most people ease Falcone's pain because you're trying to be Batman. Of course, most people tried to kiss Selina. It was released as the second episode, and the possibility of having the ability to start a romance would be too good to pass up for most people. Near 50-50 split. It's in the 40-60 range, actually, but that's still pretty much saying that this was a choice where both options looked really reasonable. No! Of course people were still going to fund Harvey's campaign. At that point in the story, they had no reason to believe he turned to Two-Face. Another 40-60 split. I mean, like I said, Selina had 3 people with guns coming up her corner. What was she supposed to do? Alright. Alright then. So, after... Again, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back to play episode 3 of Batman the Telltale series during our Batman the Telltale series marathon. This is Very Mellow Man signing out. Tell you all to, just wait and see. Just wait and see, dudes.